we're here today to find out what the person's sign is if they're trying to catfish you. If you are a Sagittarius, the person who's trying to catfish you is likely to be an earth sign of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you're Pisces, the person trying to catfish you is likely to be a Cancer. If you're a Scorpio, the person trying to catfish you is probably a Leo. If you're a Taurus, the person trying to catfish you is a Cancer. If you are a Capricorn, the person trying to catfish you is a Leo. They'll get the most joy out of doing just that. Aries, if someone is trying to catfish you, chances are they are an earth sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Leo, if someone's trying to catfish you, they're likely to be a Cancer sign. Virgo, the person trying to catfish you is likely to be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries individual. Gemini, the person attempting to catfish you has a very, very high skill level. For some of you, you're going to realize that no one is trying to catfish you. However, for some of you, someone is willing to go completely out of their way and sacrifice their own comfort levels just to catfish you, and it's likely to be an earth sign of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo for some of you Gemini. If you're Cancer, the person likely trying to catfish you is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. If you're a Libra, the person who is attempting to catfish you is likely to be an earth sign of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And lastly, if you are an Aquarius, the person who's trying to catfish you is likely to be a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I'd like to reach out and thank a Sagittarius, Pisces, and Scorpio for tips. And I'm going to proceed with a reading for Sagittarius. The person who likes you in a romantic sense is turned up in the area of criticism. So they're likely dishing out criticism to everyone around them, and at least it's constructive. They are anti really, really hard work. They don't want to be out here sweating by their brow. So they're trying to find some other way to make money, whether it's gambling or something that they don't feel is really straining them in any way. That's what they're doing. Um, and you yourself are going to be turning the tables. Um, and this is coming in with this Queen of Pentacles. You are very grounded, and you're going to turn the tables on someone who isn't very grounded or someone who is not self-sufficient. Pisces. The person who is feeling you romantically is turned up in an area where they express continuously the disappointments that they've had in love. They place an emphasis on those things. They are anti dealing with people who feel like they have to make strong moves and do things that are really out of pocket to like have people veer down the right pathway. They feel that there are other ways to do those things, and strong action is not always necessary. So they're not feeling that. They're anti dealing with that. When it comes to dealing with that, they're like, no. And you are about to turn the tables on someone who you are looking at and they're trying to brag about how successful they are. Excuse. Because if they're very egocentric, you're going to give them a run for their money in that area. Scorpio. The person who is romantically linked to you or crushing on you, this person is turned up in the area of balance. They're always trying to find ways to balance out their own lives and the lives of those who they love dearly, who they care about. They are anti dealing with people who put them under the microscope and try to nitpick them. And you yourself are about to turn the tables on someone who has been out here with propaganda. So you're gonna show them out or show the other side of something that has been going on publicly or undercover. And you're gonna blow the whistle in that way. I like to thank a Taurus for a tip. The person who is romantically interested in you is turned up in an area of new beginnings. They are all about making things bigger and better and learning about new things. They are anti dealing with people who try to sweet talk them and lure them in with gifts and cover up, their real, whatever they really feel, their real reasons for doing whatever they're doing, underhanded reasonings and whatnot. And you are about to turn the tables on something that has really been bothering you or keeping you up. I'd like to thank a Capricorn for a tip. Someone who has a romantic link with you is turned up in the area of judgment. They are really critical of most people. They judge harshly, and they are anti dealing with choices where they feel that both choices are equally invaluable, equally don't take them where they want to go. And they're very verbal, very opinionated about choices of that nature. And you are about to turn the tables on someone who has caused you some pain because you want them to understand the depths of your pain. I want to thank an Aries for a tip. Someone who you are romantically linked with is turned up in the area of obtaining solace through self-reflection. They meditate a lot, or they're learning about meditation so that they can start doing that, participating in that. And they likely study stuff that is new to them, new age processes, and trying to become more calm and more zen. And they are anti dealing with people who preach a lot, but they don't practice what they preach. And you are about to turn the tables on someone who has been hoping for something that you feel is out of pocket. Their hopes are far-fetched, and this is your opinion on what they have going on. So you're about to try to make them face reality in that way. I'd like to thank a Leo for a tip. Leo, someone who is interested in you romantically. This person really likes to travel a lot. And they're thinking about trying to come up with a safe way to turn up with you and take you on a safe trip. They are anti dealing with people who get others all riled up, and maybe just to prove a point, they really go out there, like points in racism or points in something political where they blow stuff up and they feel like it's really uncalled for. So they're anti people who try to overthrow the government or ideals and things like that. And you are about to turn the tables on someone who caused you some disappointment and love. Leo. So they're about to comprehend the fact that maybe you don't want to be with them. Even if you're lonely, you may choose loneliness over being with the wrong person, and that's going to surprise them. Hello. I want to thank Virgo and Gemini as well for tips. So Virgo, and Gemini. So Virgo, the person who you are romantically involved with, or this person who likes you, they are turned up in contentment. They're all about making the best of everything that goes on in life. They're very optimistic. They are anti celebrations, especially during this time. They feel that they are unsafe. They are looking at private ways to celebrate. And they are yourself, Virgo are about to turn the tables on something that has been really a burden on you for the most part. You're about to get that burden out of the way. Gemini, the person who you're romantically linked with or who really is feeling you romantically, they're turned up in recognizing the special people within their lives and recognizing great leaders as well. They're anti dealing with really hard work, where especially when they feel that they're not gaining a lot from it. They feel like it's intruding upon their energy levels and their happiness levels. They believe in really enjoying life, and maybe they're suffering a little bit for that because um, they're likely to try to take it easy. So you could have some type of bearing on that and help them along those lines with by example. And you're about to turn the tables on a lot of choices that you've had. So this could be something calorie related, food related, or it could be institution related. If they're all about what and what, you're about to draw the line or make a really decent point, an educational point on that in some way, Gemini. Two other signs who are coming in as heavy tippers, who I'd like to thank now, are Cancer and Libra, and then I can take any questions that are coming in. So Cancer, and Libra. Cancer, the person who you're dealing with romantically is turned up in the area of disappointment. They're all about voicing their opinions and helping people to understand the reasons why they have aversions to certain ways that people act in relationships. They are anti dealing with people who want to walk away from their problems instead of solving them, or people who want to separate as opposed to working something out. They don't really believe in distance when it comes to relationships and dating either. And you're about to turn the tables on something that someone was very offended about. You're about to show them the opposite side of if a person hadn't acted in a certain way or hadn't said something, so that you can try to get them to understand something for your own sake or your own point that you want to make. Libra, someone who has a romantic interest in you is turned up when it comes to taking time away to just work through issues and self-reflect and get their own souls right, their own soul in order. They believe in dealing with how you feel and working through that before you find a beam in someone else's eye. They are anti dealing with people who are always depressed. They feel like you should be optimistic and a realist, yet a realist who is not going to be melancholic all the time and try to bring everyone else down. You are about to turn the tables in a money oriented fashion, Libra. So this could be an investment. This could be making sure someone pays up if they owe you, or this could be doing something on the side that is going to make you some extra dividends. Let me check out the statements coming in. Hope all is well with you as well. Good morning. Thanks for the likes, people. And I hope everyone has a really good day. Thanks for watching. Love and light.